Hello, everyone. I'm going to show you. I'm a little surprised people are struggling on understanding the game. I guess it's always easier when you understand the game and you know the game. And sometimes you're surprised when people don't have it yet. I hope you were watching the videos. Maybe the videos are hard to watch. I'll try to make a video here trying to explain it. I'm going to use Extreme Gammon here because it allows me to just kind of show the game. So I'm going to show the game with Extreme Gammon. You can get a free download of this if you have a PC. You can get this game and you can play it. It's a super awesome game, and you get it for free, 14 days for free. So I've already downloaded it, and I'm going to get a game going. So I'm going to say, let's play a match. I'm going to play a 7-point match, and I'm going to come in here and I'm actually going to go into tutor mode. This will allow, or free mode. I think this allows me to see everything, so I can see everything that I want. And I'll play both players just so we can see how to play. So I'll just have two humans playing, and I'll just pretend like I'm playing, I don't know, playing my wife. So we can get a chance to see how the game goes. I'm just going to play a game so we can see. So here's a 4-3. So just as bring notice here. So I'm black because, the way the computer usually does it is you're always on the bottom of the side. So I'm black here. My home board is over here. These are my two back checkers. They got to come all the way around the board. So I'm moving, what we would say is I'm moving counterclockwise. White, on the other hand, is moving clockwise. So white wants to get their home board here. Black wants to get their home board here. Okay, so the computer rolled and they determined that black won the roll and black rolled a 4-3. So maybe black rolled the 4 and white rolled the 3, so it's a 4-3. It's black's roll. As I said earlier today, a 4-3, the best roll is probably this. I've not always done this in the past. I've often done this play instead, but I'm starting to learn that this is the better play. I like playing aggressively. This is an aggressive play. So that's my 4-3. I'm playing, what we'd say is I'm playing 2 off the midpoint. I'm bringing 2 checkers down. I'm extending my attack zone. So now I have 5 checkers on my 6, 3 on my 8, and one on the 9 and the 10. This gives me a very formidable structure to build inner board points. At the beginning of your game, you are trying to build either inner board points or you're trying to get your 2 checkers here free, either to the 13 point or around to my board over here. Being over here on the 9 and the 10 is considered somewhat safe because these are the only checkers that can hit them, because checkers only can go in one direction. These checkers here can't come back and hit these. Only these 2 checkers here can come forward and hit. So this is a pretty decent roll. I'm happy with it. Now it's white's roll. White rolls the dice, 6-4. So 6 would love to hit, but the 6-4 does not hit. It's a pretty good roll, but it does not hit. So with this, you could run. This could be the right play because it does get you pretty far ahead and it runs you out of there. But maybe what white should be doing is maybe building up a little bit of a home board and making this point. I'm not really sure what the best thing is to do here. And you're not going to be sure what the best move is. I'm going to play this mode and see what happens. We can look at it. So actually, I can look at the analysis right afterwards, and it says that's not the right move. It's saying this move is actually a better move. It gives me better winning chances, 47.1 versus 44.4. So just straight up, I made a bad move already. I don't know. It's still analyzing this one for whatever reason. I don't know why. Probably got too many tabs up on my computer. Maybe I should close a couple things down. Anyway, okay. So now black's roll here. Black rolls a 5-2. So I'd like to try to use these checkers here to make a point. So I can see that if I play this checker here with the 5 and play this checker here with the 2, I make a point. That's what I should do. Now it's white's roll, 5-1. Sort of a tough roll. I don't know what to do here. I could come all the way out. This is sort of like a distraction roll. Makes it harder for black to make an inner board point. They'd have to try to hit me over here on the 18. This could be right. I think the other roll is coming here with this, and then slotting. It's a little dangerous to split now with all of these checkers coming after me. So I'm not sure if that's right. I actually don't know what's right here. Again, this is not. The other possibility is maybe doing something like this. This is kind of an aggressive play. We don't mind doing this with the 1, but getting another checker sent back with this kind of a board is looking pretty bad. I'm going to come all the way out. I don't know if this is right. This could be very bad error. It already showed up as a bad error. It says not the right move. The split move was actually just a little bit better, coming down to the 8 and splitting to come out. It wasn't a big difference, but it was. They said it's a 7 percentage point in. It's 0.07, so you lose 7%. You're down instead of. So I lost from 41.6 to 40.7. Okay, so that's black's roll. We're sort of getting close to a double. I'm not sure if it's a double. It sort of seems like it could be a double because I got a lot of numbers that hit. I can send this. That's probably why this wasn't the right play. So I'll double. I think white has a take though. It says, oh, my double was not a very good double. It says I wasn't quite at a double yet. That's only 60% winning chances, 22% gammons. So you can see my double was a little bit off. I didn't have enough winning chances and gammons combined to get me where doubling increases my equity. All right, so I rolled a 5-1. So I'm on a 5-1 now. Well, I'm going to hit with the 1. And I'm not sure. Sometimes I play overly aggressive. I think hitting 2 is good here. Maybe it's not the best play. I don't know. The other play would be something like this where I hit 1. But sometimes it's good when you hit 1 to hit 2. I'm going to do it, see what happens. Ends up being that is the right play. That's the right play. Sizable play. This play was also seemed pretty good. This play going from here to the 5 and bringing 1 down. So that was also a pretty good play as well. Okay. So now, okay, I made my play, and now it's white's turn. White's in a lot of trouble here. Oh, but they came in with that was a good roll for them. Now I come in with a 4-2. So this is being on the bar. So I could come in. I actually can only come in with the 4 because the 2 is blocked. Because remember, theoretically, I'm over here and I'm coming into the home board. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to come in with the 4. And now I have a 2 to play. It's not a great 2. I don't actually know what to do here. I would have loved to have covered this point here, but I can't. Not so concerned about this point being here. Maybe I should clean up and bring it over to here. Or I mean, I could really break up my board and get things moving. I could also like come in on the 4 and bring another checker down to even get more aggressive, building a prime down here. It's not sure what's best. I'm gonna go 4. I'm down in the race. I got 3 back. I'm just about to be aggressive. I'll be aggressive. Whoa, they really hit me there. It turned red. It was a blunder of big proportions. It says it was a 100-point blunder. The better play was just to come in and lift. So being a little safe was better here. It was like I'm already pretty good. Why be a little crazier? And then they said this was the next best play, was coming in on the 4 and going to the 5. Okay, so white's turn. White's pretty happy. Let's see what white can roll. 6-1. Well, it's a little tricky because if I would like to play this one with the 6, but I don't have a good 1 afterwards. My 1s are not very good here, which isn't really great. Here, which isn't really great. So I actually don't think this is the right 6 to play. I think this is the right 6 to play and hit with this 1. Okay. 3-3. 3-3 is not bad. I'm gonna come in here. I'm gonna hit here. I'm gonna come here. And tough decision. So I'm gonna come in with the 3 for sure. I'm gonna hit this checker for sure. And then probably making another point is probably best. White comes in, 2-5, pretty good roll. They're going to hit me. So again, you see, it's kind of a force move. They come in with the 2, they have to come in with the 2, and then they want to play a 5. And it's nice to hit. You always prefer to hit on your opponent's side of the board because it sends the checker all the way back. 4-1, pretty decent. I can come in with the 4. It's better to come in with the 4. I don't think I want to come in with the 1. I really don't want 3 checkers stacked here. So I'd rather come in with the 4. Now I got 2 points made here. And maybe the best play is to safety this checker. Put that checker up. Okay. They did not like that at all. What did I do? Oh, I totally missed it. I totally missed it. I didn't see it. I didn't see it. Coming in with the 1 wasn't bad. I discarded it. I didn't realize that I could have hit the 11 to the 7. So I just didn't see it. That happens all the time. You don't see things. I didn't see that. And I got hit. That was a really good play. That would have left me in a pretty good position. I would have had that guy hit. Anyway, okay, I missed it. So now white's roll 2-5. 2-5 for white. Well, I'm going to safety this checker, and I'm going to come up. I want to get home. My game's kind of simple now. I just want to get out and start running. Now white's blues roll, or black's roll, 5-2. They could be aggressive and hit. Probably okay. Ends up being okay. It ends up being the right move. I did think about this move too. I thought maybe this move might have been better, making this point right here. But what happens is when you have 1 checker back, your opponent has 1 checker back, you really want to try to hit that checker. And I'm not really too worried about getting hit because I'm so far behind in the race right now. Okay, so now it's white's turn. 3-5. They hit me with the 3. And they got the 5. It's a tough 5. I mean, there's this hit play here, which could be good. It's hard to play. This is a tough play to play. But we know we're hitting, and then it's come down. Could be fine. I'll just do that. 5-2. I'm going to come 5. And I'm going to move up. Move up again. I'm going to come up again. I don't know. This is a tough play. White's move, 6-4. Okay, so 6-4 is going to come 6 and 4. I noticed I could have hit. So once I saw that, there really wasn't too many other options. I mean, there was like this play here, which wasn't great. I mean, the guy hits me with a 2. I don't really want that to happen. So I'm just going to come out and hit. Hitting is definitely better than anything else. 5-1. I'm going to go 5 and 1. Now we're going to get to see what happens here. 5-4. It's tricky because there's not a lot of good moves here. Ooh. I guess I'm going to go 5-4. Double 3s. I think I'm going to come out and swat. Not really sure. It's hard to play this position. And it could be like doing this might be best. But I think at the end of the day, I want this contact back here. I'm going to come out. And I'm just going to come here. I don't know. Didn't like it. Didn't like it. It said this was the better play. Make that inner board point and just stay everyone back. This one was close. This one was close, coming all the way out to here. This one was a little bit farther back. I don't know. Tough call. That was a tough call. I did a little higher analysis here just to see how much the difference was. And they were all pretty close, but my play was not as good. Actually, this one looks like it could be good as well. Yeah, this was the best. Making the inner board point. You really want to get your home board set up when you're behind in the race. That makes sense. I didn't really see that. I didn't think about that option. 5-1, I'm going to make this point. I'm going to bring a checker down. That's me. I got a hit with the 5. And I'll reestablish this point. White's chance to come in. 4-6. So notice 4-6. Right roll the 4-6. Can't come in on the 4. Can't come in on the 6. They lose their turn. Now it's my turn. 3-2. I'm going to make that point with the 3. And I'm going to bring another checker. Kind of feel like doing this. I want to get moving. I don't know. Tough roll. Not the best roll, huh? They said just bring. That was the simple play. Just keep all my structure here and then bring this checker down. I broke structure to do this, and I left more blots than I needed to. Like I'm leaving all these checkers. Wasn't a terrible miss, but it was not the right play. Okay, white's turn. Double threes. Can't get it. So notice again, white rolled double threes. When you roll double threes, none of them get in because the threes are blocked. Double ones for black. Terrible roll. I can't move any of these one. All my ones are blocked everywhere around the board except for here. So I gotta go. I don't like doing this, but I gotta do this, I think. They did not like that. They said move the 4 to the 2. So it doesn't look like a big difference, but they're saying this position is inferior to this position. Not by a whole lot, but by a little bit. Okay. White rolls a 1-5, dances, because the 1 and the 5 don't come in. 1 is blocked, 5's blocked. 4-2. And you can see my issue is I got a lot of movement to do. I really got to get my checkers going here. I'm going to come up here and come down. I don't know what's best here. This is tough to play. Did I make the right one? I did. Okay, then white's turn. And I didn't think white could be having a double. But it doesn't look like white's still kind of in a lot of trouble. Just seeing how close white is to a double. Oh, it's not showing. I don't know what's going on. It's not calculating it for me. Okay, white's turn, 6-4. Can't come in. Black's turn, 2-6. I guess we just keep moving. White's roll, 6-4. Can't get in. 4-2. Come around. White's roll, 1-2. So in with the 2. Now the 1 isn't really clear. I guess we're just going to come down. Otherwise, I got to break something on my inner board. Black rolls 3-3. Can't move that. Those don't go too far. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm going to hit 1, 2, 3, hit, and bring another checker around. Will white dance again? Double sixes. White does not get in. 6-3. Ugh. Not getting what I want. But okay, I'll come around again. White rolls. 4-5. Dances again. 4-1. 4-1 is going to allow me to make a point. I'm going to make that point. White's roll. 2-5. Doesn't get in. 2-1. Got to get moving. 2-1. I mean, I could. Do I do this? No. I'm going to do this. 2-1. White's roll. 1-1. Doesn't get in. Black's roll. 6-2. I'm going to hit with 2. And I'll come down with the 6. White's roll. 2-1. Can't get in. 3-5. 3-5. I'm going to go around. White's in with 3, but couldn't get all the way around. Now it's my turn. I'm going to hit that checker. I don't want that checker to get on the board. And I'm kind of, I can't move these. They're 3-way. They're blocked. So now white's turn. 2-5. Can't get in. 3-1. Perfect. Not really perfect. I'm in a little bit of trouble here. I can't roll the. I like to move these checkers. Can't do the 1 or 3. Definitely want to close this board out. Got a closed board now. And now white's turn. Can't get in. 3-2. Okay, I can move this. So now I'm just moving these checkers around. 4-1. I want to keep flexibility. White can't get in. 4-2. I'm going to go 4 and 2. I'm going to go 6-1. I'm going to go 5 and 2. I'm going to go 6-3. Dances again. I'm going to go 1 off and 2. 3 and 2. I'm going to go these 2. Pretty much my gammon is guaranteed now. I'm thinking double 2s. There is chance for a backgammon. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep them on the bar. 3-1. Just going to go with that. 6-1. 4-2. 6-3. 6-4. 6-1. See, there's not too much left to do here. 4-1. 4-3. 5-1. You can see white's in trouble. 5-1. So I won. Level play was not great. 15-15. I mean, it's okay. You'd be pretty happy with 15. I'd like to see this number like in single digits. But we can review the play. I think we did see most of the plays already. I did a couple of plays that they said they didn't like. They're saying here I should have at this play 3-2. I should have just took checkers off now. I was playing a little too safe. And here they're saying I should. Actually, here they're saying play safe. Bring all my checkers up. It's kind of hard to know these plays. This double 3 I did very wrong. What did I do here? Oh, these ones are really hard to see. They're saying, I think this is kind of crazy. They're saying just cover that completely because if they roll a 6, you can probably hit them with one of these 2 checkers. I don't really like making that play, but I missed it. It definitely says it's a more winning play, 90% winning versus 86% winning, which I left this position. This was the second best play, which sort of accomplished the same thing. And then what else? This was a bad play here. What was this one? It was right here. Okay, so this comes up a lot in backgammon. So I rolled double 3s here, and I don't like this checker here. So they're saying actually just go ahead and hit that checker. Send these 2 from the 5 and hit that checker. Get that checker on the bar and bring 2 down here. They say that play actually wins me more games. You can see, I mean, I got really lucky that my opponent danced all these times. Like, well, this roll, this roll, this roll. That was pretty lucky because I actually, at this point in the game, I wasn't really that much of a favorite. It was only a 56% game. I was only 51% winner at this position when I made that points there. I made a bad play for white. What was white supposed to do here? So I rolled a 2-1. Oh, this was kind of a silly play by me. I made quite a silly play here. I had a 2-1, and if you remember what I did was I came in with the 2, and then I came down here and put another blot at play. That wasn't the right play. I was supposed to just come in with my 2 and the 1. I just, as I was talking to you guys, I didn't think about, 2-1, just play the 2-1 to here. So that was a mistake. I don't know. I hope by watching the game, you get a little more feel for the game. I want you all to be able to learn the game. I want you to see how fun this game is. I want to be able to talk about the mathematics behind the game too. I really encourage you guys to download Backgammon Galaxy. Send me your username because I worked with the staff at Backgammon Galaxy. They're going to set you up so that you never run out of coins. So please send me that. I'm going to send you a couple of links to some articles too. They're kind of historic articles. They're like original, like 1970, like backgammon, like books that were written. Everything's not totally right, but they're pretty good introductions to the game. Things have kind of changed over the years. The game's changed a lot from the 70s to the 80s to the 90s to the 2000s, and now 2025. Like, we think we got a pretty good handle on the game, but there's still things that people don't totally understand. All right, hope this helps you guys.